Simple guidelines on how to deal with rejection. Rejection can be very hard to digest. The fear of rejection is the number one fear among human beings. We all want to belong and to be accepted. And when we are rejected, in one way or another, we fail to satisfy this important need. Rejection can make us feel unworthy, unwanted, unloved, maybe even not good enough, or simply not belonging. Every failure we go through is some kind of form of rejection. Even being ignored is a form of rejection. We have to deal with it on a regular basis. Therefore, knowing how to deal with rejection is key. It will help lessen our psychological pain and support us bounce back easier. One of the hardest areas to be rejected is in romantic relationships. The suffering that comes with this type of rejection is considerably harder than in most other cases. Interestingly enough, many people tend to love and desire most those who aren't as passionate about them. It seems that being rejected makes us more passionate about what we can't have, making us suffer even more. In most cases, time will heal your wounds, but you can also use some little hints to faster ease the pain of rejection and make your recovery period significantly shorter. First thing to have in mind is to keep positive and not lose hope. Rejection will happen to everyone at some point in their life. We may think that we will never find love again, that no one will ever want us again. Truth is, rejection is inevitable. Even though I know it's tough, we need to look at this experience as an opportunity to better understand ourselves and grow from it. Tough times will make you stronger. No matter what, don't let rejection discourage you. Don't give up hope. There are many people out there who will appreciate you just the way you are. How you react to rejection makes the whole difference. Some people will remain stuck in a place of fear and doubt, while others will choose to learn, move on, and try again. It's hard to accept that we might not be the right person for someone else, but oftentimes it is a truth we have to face. Plus, that person might also not be the right one for us, even if we don't see it right now. Remember as well that not all relationships are worth fighting for. Most times it's better to let go of someone who doesn't appreciate us back the same way we do. Next item I want you to keep in mind is to not take rejection personally. Rejection is just a natural part of life. There will always be people who will like you, and others that will not like you. And that's completely okay that way. You are not necessarily bad or unworthy of love just because someone rejected you. Remind yourself that you are not the first person to be turned down by someone. Your object of desire might be just too afraid to start something new. It might as well be possible that he just isn't interested in a relationship right now. Or they may be in a different place in life than you are. Remind yourself as well that, although you may be a pretty cool girl, beautiful, sporty, intelligent, witty, and with 1,000 other qualities, you can just not be everyone's type. There are over 3 billion men in the world. You can't expect everyone to want to date you. Some men may possibly be into introvert, shy, and mysterious women, while you might be expansive, talkative, and funny. Even Angelina Jolie, who is considered to be one of the most beautiful women in the world, even she is not everyone's type. Even she experienced rejection in her life. For some, she might be too skinny. Many prefer curvy women, and some simply like blondes. If you see no interest, the best thing you can do is to move on to the next opportunity. No self-esteem hit. And definitely no taking it personally. Just tell yourself, thank you, next. like Ariana Grande used to sing. Another trick which will always help, no matter if you got rejected, or you go through any other difficulty or hardship in your life. Just tell yourself, this too shall pass. Because it will. There is always life after love. A sad end to a relationship is just the beginning of a new chapter of your life. Dating is a learning process of trial and error, testing and failing, learning by doing. Just because this one person rejected you, it doesn't mean you are unworthy of love. It's just a bad moment in time, which will pass too. Trust me, better moments will come. After night comes the day. What goes down must come up. Tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow is going to be a better day. Tomorrow you may laugh. You will be joyful. And if not tomorrow, maybe the day after. Everything is going to be alright eventually. In dark moments, everyone might feel tempted to let the inner chatter become very critical. But this is the one thing you should not do. Keep on being resilient. And never ever criticize yourself. Never beat yourself up. Always pay attention to talk kindly to yourself. Be your best friend. Learn to love yourself. If you catch yourself analyzing your past or yourself, and putting yourself down, stop right there. Reformulate your self-talk to something positive, uplifting, and supportive. Trust me. Self-critic never works. It will just make you feel worse. We all know that life is not made only of good moments. Sometimes are tough. Sometimes you might be down. Sometimes you will lose. But other times you will win. And life can be so beautiful when you win. If you're in a spiral of self-defeating inner chatter, where you tell yourself stuff like, I don't have what it takes to be in a happy relationship, or, I will never find a good guy to love me. You know how these thoughts can be very overwhelming. Take a few deep breaths. Find your voice of love. And support yourself. Tell yourself things like, I know sometimes I might be afraid. I know sometimes things may look averse and tough. But I am a great woman. I have tremendous gifts to give. I am loving, generous, sensitive, kind, and there is definitely somebody out there who will love me just the way I am. So, I will just be patient, and time will tell. I am sure I will be very fulfilled one day. Always pay attention to speak kindly to yourself, especially in the darkest of times. Now that we approach the end of this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and found here some useful content that you might want to use. For more dating advice, feel free to access the link to my book in the video description below. Until we hear each other again, keep a positive attitude, and remain hopeful. I am wishing you best of luck.